Alright guys, so today I'm doing something a little different. I'm just doing a screen record. Um, and because I want you to see and hear what we do in the military. We swear an oath. We have a soldier's creed, and I'm going to show you how the government kind of gets around the oath. But anyway, just follow along. I do solemnly swear that I support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, and that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States and the orders of the officers appointed over me, according to the regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice, so help me God. Okay? That's one of the first things we do. Alright? So follow along. This is the soldier's creed. I am an American soldier. I am a warrior and a member of a team. I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values. I will always place the mission first. I will never accept defeat. I will never quit. I will never leave a fallen comrade. I am disciplined, physically and mentally tough, trained and proficient in my warrior tasks and drills. I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself. I'm an expert and I'm a professional. I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the enemies of the United States of America in close combat. I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life. I am an American soldier. Okay? Now, if we go over here, failure to obey an order. This is Article 92 of the UCMJ. Alright? So, Article 92 defines disobeying a direct order as 3 types of offenses: violations or failures to obey lawful general orders or regulations, failures to obey other lawful orders, and dereliction of duty. Article 92 charges are common in many prosecutions and does not take very much effort for the government to find an allegation under Article 92 in most cases. For charges relating to violating or failing to obey lawful general orders or regulations, most defenses will focus on defects in the regulation. That particular provision does not require that the accused have a specific knowledge of the order or regulation. In that regard, one of the only areas of attack is usually to attack defects in the regulation. So, if a civilian is arrested, they are read their Miranda rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If an attorney cannot be appointed to you, one will be appointed to you. And do you understand these rights? If that civilian does not answer that question, do you understand these rights? Then he's not held accountable. If he stays silent, he's not held accountable. But right here, it says that particular provision does not require that the accused have specific knowledge of the order or regulation. And yes, we are government issue. GI Joe, that's where it came from. We are a government issue. When I was in the military, I could not get a sunburn. If I got a sunburn, I was in violation of UCMJ because I'm government issue. That would put me it put me out of regs. I was non-deployable. So yeah, I mean, all of that, you're literally government property at that point. But let's go back to these right here. All right. Says, I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Now, I know that it says there that, we will follow the President of the United States. But again, if the President is going against the Constitution, my first and foremost duty is to support the Constitution. And anything other than that is treason. If a soldier, if a Marine, if anybody, if the President goes against the Constitution, that's treason. Especially if they aid and abet the enemy, as the President has done recently in Afghanistan. Are you waking up yet? He literally left them a military. They have an Air Force now. They have an Air Force now that we gave them. They have tanks that we gave them. They have weapons that we gave them. They have ammunition that we gave them. We gave them that because we abandoned it. Now, normally when you pull out of a place, you either take your equipment or you destroy it. That's how it works. You don't abandon it. It's literally like me going to a friend's house who is not allowed to own weapons, right? And I come to his house with an AR-15 and a 30-06 and a hand grenade, even though I'm legally allowed to use them. But I go to his house and I'm like, hey, check this out. This is what I have. Oh, wait, I gotta go. And I just jet and I leave him everything. Well, now I'm part of that. So I don't understand how people are supporting what's going on right now. It just doesn't make sense. So let's swipe back over to this picture. You read over that for a minute and you look right near the middle. What does that say? I will never leave a fallen comrade. That is one of the main staples of the United States Army. I will never leave a fallen comrade. We have 13 dead military personnel because we left them there. Now, granted, they were there to help. I assume that they were there to help get people boarded onto the planes. But if that's the case, I would have left a lot more than 13 people there. My assumption is these military personnel were left there. They were left there. They were abandoned. I will not leave a fallen comrade. That doesn't say I will not leave a fallen soldier, because this is a soldier's creed. It does not say I will not leave a fallen soldier. It says I will not leave a fallen comrade. That is allies And that is any member of the military, whether it's Navy, Marines, Air Force, Coast Guard, National Guard. I will not leave a fallen comrade. I want people to start thinking about this. And that's why I'm doing this. I don't care what your religious affiliation is, what your political affiliation is. I don't care about that. I want you to think about the Constitution, what the Constitution says, and I want you to think about these things that I'm showing you. And I'll let you know, many people swear an oath. Doctors swear an oath. Police officers swear an oath. The president swears an oath. And we are literally held by that oath. We are supposed to uphold that oath. And my oath, this oath right here that you're looking at right now, does not end until I die. The president's oath does not end till he dies. So help me God.